Ages, and for those with the benefit of flash photography, today we're going to take a look at MAA Redux, Marvel Avengers Alliance Redux version 4.5.1, which is a internal only tester build. It is the first build that Goofy is releasing to the testers that is post the discovery of the Flash to Unity conversion tool. So something that is interesting about this build that I haven't seen yet, it does focus sounds. You'll notice you weren't hearing any music there for a second, and that is because when I tab out of the game loses focus, i.e. it is not the top window in the stack anymore, and sound goes away. This is the first time I've seen this. And I noticed it because every time we get a new version of Redux, I have to go into the Windows volume mixer and lower the volume a little bit so that the music isn't blaring when I do the videos. And I noticed the sound stopped. I was like, wait a minute. So I clicked back in and the sound started again. So that's interesting. We're going to go ahead and make an agent over here rather than using Goofy save, and we are going to take a look at it. So it looks like I don't have any allies on this one, so I'll hit collect all to give myself some resources so that I can buy people, because that's pretty much a staple in Goofy's builds, is that collect all will allow you to get some materials. I'm gonna see if anything in the research works over here, so I'll do something that's 8 minutes. Okay, not working. At least not as far as I know. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take a look. I think PvAI recharges your energy, but it's max, so we'll worry about that later. Simulator, nothing there. Store. Let me give myself enough gold to get the pneumatic nailer, just for fun. Gonna be clicking for a little bit over here. God, it almost, you know, it's funny. I was gonna make a comment that it was almost like our currency when the game died, but you know, with the exception of gold, my currency when the game died was incredible anyway. Especially all my little, what were they, 2 shots of energy refills? God, I had so many of those. All right, a little bit more. All right, pneumatic nailer, here we go. Oh, I did all that and it doesn't seem purchasable. Oh no, it did. Okay, it did because my gold went down. Cool. All right, so gonna go over to team, gonna go over to my agent, see if I can equip that thing. I can. Looks good. Iron Man, Black Widow. Let's go ahead and recruit Hawkeye. Oh! Wow! We have recruiting splash screens now. That was really cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and get somebody melee focused in Daredevil. That's pretty cool. I like it. Like it a lot. And then we'll grab Human Torch, because Fantastic Four was just on TV yesterday. Boy, isn't it weird to see Chris Evans back in his Fantastic Four representation? I mean, I was commenting to my girlfriend, who watches the Marvel movies with me. We go to the Alamo Draft House quite often when the movies come out. We did not go for Quantumania, though. We decided to wait on that one. We heard mixed things about it, so we decided not to. But yeah, I had commented that his Human Torch look was so different from Captain America, but then when he was done with Captain America and he did Knives Out, it was kind of back to the older Chris Evans, like the Chris Evans that did Push and Human Torch and everything. But all right, let's go ahead and get into it. We will start with Chapter 1, Season 1, Mission 1. We're just going to next our way through the story over here, and we'll see what combat is like. So we can see Iron Man and Black Widow have animations. The Agent has animations. You may be wondering why that's a big deal, and that is because the last version that was out to the public, which was 4.0, the only animated characters were Invisible Woman and Jean Grey. With these not being done by hand, they should largely be error-proof because they're coming in for the tool. It's interesting. When you get the chance, go back to, you know, like Beta 2 or Beta 3, or even any old footage that you can find on YouTube and everything of the game, and just actually pay attention to the idle animations of these characters and see how sometimes it's a little weird. Like what Iron Man does with his head and his neck here is a little weird, but Black Widow actually looks like pretty legit. So let's get Daredevil in, let's get Human Torch in just for fun, and let's do some combat. Seems pretty good. Wow, that was a lot of hits there. Wow, that was really a lot of... Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. That was over 40 points of damage. I think you need to get nailed. Oh, wow, that is really pathetic. Okay, so that grenade damage didn't seem too bad, but that flamethrower attack was really powerful. Alright, so looking at the Agent, I can see the disconnected hand thing is happening. So we kind of have the bobblehead thing going on over here, which looks a little jarring. And we have the disconnected hand holding the gun. So it's not quite perfect. Okay, that sound was a little odd. Oh, I see what was happening. It calculated that the damage was lethal, but then every tick of the damage caused the death sound. Oh, that's fun. Critical and yellow font. Alright, that seems pretty cool. What? Man, the... Oh my god, my head... I just got decapitated there. Oh dear. Oof. That is hysterical to see. I'm just getting hit and my head stays in place and my body flinches. So it's pretty good, but you'll notice when Daredevil comes up, let's see if it does it with Human Torch. Oh, there's the death. Okay. So the placement of the sprites seem a little off. We'll see it again with Daredevil, but first I'm going to go to my team. I'm going to, alright, equip the needle gun. That's good. Let's get something different than the nailer in there. Watch the hero, watch the left side animations when they happen. So Daredevil goes through the person he's attacking. Like he's literally, it's like, remember ID no clip in Doom where you could just turn off clipping and like walk through walls and everything? It's going through the blocking volume of the enemy character here. And we're still seeing that stuff with the debuffs of all the debuffs being multi-listed. Blood magic? Huh. That was weird. I thought I picked the burner. Let's see that flamethrower attack damage. Yeah, that is really hefty. That's a solid 40 points of damage. See, when Human Torch does it, it's funny. He's like, talk to the hand. He's got both hands in the enemy's face. Reminds me of Terminator when Arnold Schwarzenegger's like, talk to the hand. Yeah, that's what it is. If an earlier hit in the combo is when the character is considered dead, the continued damage is triggering the death animation. Like, everything is basically a overkill at that point. I think I'm maybe seeing what's happening. I think the sprite is going too far to the right for its animations. Watch carefully when I recruit Iron Fist here. Look what happens. No, okay, that one seemed okay. Maybe I was wrong. It seemed like when I recruited Black Cat, she went really far to the right side to do her attack there. Oh, there's a sound I haven't heard in a while. It's kind of neat. Oh, hey, I have an ally. So collecting all over here does recharge stuff. Let's check the PvAI button, I think it was. Yes, so it still recharges energy. That's cool. Gonna get rid of the story. Let's get in some new people. We'll get in Black Cat. We'll get in Iron Fist. And we'll see how this combat goes. It's really sad the pneumatic nailer is so much worse than the needle gun. So the animations and the damage don't quite line up. It's sort of like when you get audio lag from Bluetooth. The damage goes out a little after the attack, and I still feel the damage swell is slow. Oh wow, she is completely on the other side of her. Alright, so the agent with the gun doesn't look bad. Wow, that's a good hit from the needle gun. Iron Fist looks kind of on point, but yeah, maybe it's only certain characters, but I think I was not wrong then when I said Black Cat. Oh, there's the decapitation again. I wasn't wrong when I said Black Cat goes too far to the right. I wonder how that is judged. Like, what will make a character kind of get it right, and what will make a character go all the way to the other side of the enemy? Tell you, these fights are actually challenging, though. I mean, the damage that we're doing compared to enemy damage, the balance definitely is favoring the bosses right now, I'll tell you that, or the enemies. Alright, let's hit her with a multi-hit and see if we can trigger that multi-death sound. Huh, that time it was only one. Aided Spider-Man Maximum Carnage, Heroes for Hire. Black Cat was a hero for hire? How am I still learning new stuff? Oh, look at this human centipede of characters going on over here. Oh, wow. I almost wonder if it would just make more sense to put like a mostly opaque black background over here, that when you have the level up, it kind of blacks this out, because that's some human centipede action going on there. Oof. But the characters are gaining experience. The agent, we know, is gaining experience, so we do have leveling, and we've got another ally. I know going over to that's going to be real bad. I would get my ass kicked and probably miss quite a lot. So we're going to go ahead and recruit more characters. Let's get Cap. And we'll use Cap and Iron Man. We'll redo MAA's Civil War. Alright, so Iron Man, Cap, let's see how these animations look. So we got somebody melee again, and we've got some ranged. That one looked pretty good. Damn, Cap hits hard. There goes the decapitation again. Oh, I love it. That's making my day. Wow, Iron Man's hitting hard too. And we're getting some misses. That's cool. Let's see if the pneumatic nailer's still trash. Okay, 17 points of damage. Not too bad. Wow, Cap is hitting. Let's see what the team-ups that we're getting here. Clone Wars? Huh, that's interesting. So there's an interesting effect when Cap does the shield bash. It almost looks like he has trails, like shadow trails going on. Yeah, the needle gun is overall better than the pneumatic nailer, it seems. So that one was about 20, and that's a little bit better. I wonder if it's because Cap's own defenses and resistances were getting calculated there. Because, boy, this burner was definitely wrecking other characters. So watch Cap closely. Did you see that, like, just as he hits with the shield, there's kind of a semi-transparent version of Cap that goes through the enemy? I like it. It doesn't fit Cap, but I like it. I would like to see if there's characters who could use it. Somebody like, say, Kitty Pryde. I think that'd be cool. Iron Man is... Wow, Iron Man is fucking spicy. I know I should be... Alright. I'll do the beta tester thing, and I'll do some other characters. Playing Iron Man and Cap, though, actually makes me want to stick with them and just play them because they're doing so much damage. Like, it's just generally enjoyable to be doing it. Colossus looks like he maybe went a little far to the right, but Cyclops looked okay. Let's try them in combat over here. Alright, so we're gonna get Colossus, we'll get Cyclops. Let's see how this one goes. Yep, Colossus. You can tell when you recruit them if somebody's gonna go a little too far to the right, and Colossus did. Wow! Holy shit! Damn, Viper! Just took off. Oh! Wow. Just clobbering my agent over there with that one attack. Alright, Psych, let's see what you can do. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Colossus is like going into the next county for his attack. My agent is going to die. I might actually legitimately lose my agent when the poison ticks down. Alright, so Optic Blast doesn't have the beam animation, but that looked pretty good. Oh, Colossus is poisoned too. He's not swinging for the fences, he's behind. Oh. There goes Colossus. Well, Scotty, I hope you know at least how to kill, even if you don't know. Oh, this is gonna be tight. Oh, this is gonna be tight. We're... Okay. Oh, what the hell? Okay, things went really weird there. Did you see what happened? I had control of Cyclops for a split second, but it was like I gave up my turn. And then she went again. I don't think she has a stun. Alright, we've got to get some revenge here, so we're bringing in the heavy hitters. You done pissed off the mutants, so here comes the Avengers. Alright, needle gun. Alright, now if I wonder if any of those poisoned. No. But boy, those tooltips are fun. Alright, take a Captain America shield. Yeah, you see there? If you rewind it a second or two on YouTube and see what happens just as he hits with the shield, there's like a shadow cap that hits her and goes through her a little bit. If somehow Goofy can replicate that effect at will, like clean up the characters who shouldn't have it, but then give it to the characters where it would make sense, again, sort of like Kitty Pryde, or maybe like a Spitfire or a Quicksilver, to kind of represent like high speed or coming from all directions kind of a deal. After this combat, I'll show you what I have in mind. If I can dig it up from some Final Fantasy videos. And she does a double flinch too. She like flinches and she flinches again. Timing's a little off there. Can the needle gun? No, I don't think the needle gun will get it done. Yeah, she has multiple flinches. Cap seemed okay. Iron Man has like a big flinch, and then he has like a shadow flinch. Alright, let's see if I can find what I'm looking for over here. Final Fantasy Blink. Damn. No, I don't think I'm going to see it. So, if you look at the early versions of Final Fantasy, whenever somebody would have Blink cast on them, they would sort of have like a vibe, like shadow clones of them shaking around them a little bit, and every time they took a hit, one of those shadow clones would go away as a representative of like your Blink getting, you know, essentially getting eaten up a little. Oh, maybe we'll see it here in this one. Oh, that's loud. Let's see if it's in this one. So this is the PSP version. I can tell by the graphics. Bonk. Come on, cast Blink. Anybody remember this battle? I certainly do. But the PSP animations for that hair, that's actually really cool. I did it way back in the you know, the SNES era, so that animation wasn't quite as cool. No, I don't think we're gonna get a Blink. But yeah, I mean, if you're a Final Fantasy player, you know what I'm talking about. The character sits there and kind of gets these where Kane just landed over there, he had that like shadow trail going on. That's kind of what it looks like with Cap. Here it is. Let's see. That's what it looked like to me when Cap was hitting with the shield. He gets that, you know, semi-transparent trails, like mouse trails on Windows. Yeah, no, we're not going to get a blink, but I'm sure if you're a Final Fantasy fan, you know what I'm talking about. I think I've always thought that that would be a cool animation for characters who have some kind of a like guaranteed dodge effect going on in this game. But alright, there we go. There is version 4.5. This is the version that is using the SWF or the Flash file to Unity file conversion. Oh, wow, she goes really far. Yeah, she's probably going to look super jank in combat, but if you rewind the video on YouTube a little bit, you will see that she had that kind of shadow effect just as she was dipping into the ground and coming out the other side. Luke Cage looks pretty legit. Is it only the ladies? No, because Colossus... No, it's not. Never mind, because Colossus did it too. So here's Phoenix, who was animated in the previous version. She looks really solid. She's not getting that janky head bob thing that the agent is. She seemed to stay in the middle. Let's see what Sif does. The Sif seems pretty good. Best legs in Marvel Avengers Alliance history. Spider-Man looks pretty good. I think anybody who kind of stays where they are for their attacks, She-Hulk. I wonder if she'll be bad. No, that looked pretty good. I wonder what determines how far over to the right people go. Wolverine is pretty good. I would say maybe it's anybody who has to get behind the enemy to attack, but that's not what Colossus does with his level 1, so I don't know. I'm sure Goofy would be able to have a comment on that. Thing looked pretty good. Alright, we're gonna recruit one more. Let's go... Let's go with Nightcrawler. He might be jank. Maybe. Alright, okay. Let's do one last combat fight. We'll end the video. We'll test Nightcrawler. Let's get Black Widow in since she was available right from the start. We'll do these two. Let's see how this winds up. Again, pretty standard damage for the needle gun. Hand grenade. Okay, so the hand grenade missed, but I didn't see a miss show up. And he had he had the big flinch and then the little flinch. Yeah, I kind of thought Nightcrawler might be a little jank. That combust is bullshit. Look at that. From 137 down to 63. My god. That is way too much damage. Seems like Natasha does go through the enemy a little bit. I love how my agent is so focused. Oh, Nightcrawler protected. Ho 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 ho. And he missed again, but no miss was mentioned. So we have some pretty good passives working over here. If Nightcrawler protected, but did he protect or did he just take the damage in the middle of the field? A second attack? Wait a minute. He doesn't do flanked, does he? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. All right, so there's the protector. So, all right, fucking kudos for Goofy. He has passives working. At least some of them. Okay. All right, so that's what we saw over here. Okay, we saw a whiff of brimstone. because we saw a lot of dodging and we saw the noble sacrifice. But did we see the double attack? Where did that come from? Has a 60% chance to perform a follow-up okay. Wow. Goofy. You definitely outdid yourself on this one. I'm not too sure if the other 4-point versions have had these passives, but that is really nice to see. And I think a lot of people watching this video are going to be super happy with that. I'm glad I did that last video. That has really solved quite a bit. Okay, so that about wraps it up for us here in beta version 4.5. This is the version, again, that I said is using the SWF to Unity tool. So this will make getting future betas out a little bit quicker. Let me end the video by saying, no, I do not know when there will be the next public release beta. Whether it will be beta 5 or like 4.5 for you guys or 4.6, I don't know. I cannot predict when the game will get out of beta into a final release candidate. And I have to say it as always, there's not going to be mobile versions of this. It's going to be Windows and Mac and on Linux through Windows emulation. No iOS, no Chrome, no Android, no Toaster, no Casio 80s Pocket Watch, no Donkey Kong Jr. handheld game or anything like that. Just standard Windows and Mac. So, Napalm Don signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.